What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So I've just woken up. It's a weekend and I want us to make a fluffy Spanish omelette without potatoes. Yeah, so let's get straight to it. So I have eggs, I have a tomato, I have onion, I have capsicum, and I'll just pick a few spices. These are chili. Yeah, that's chili. And I have my secret ingredient. It's called chigundiro. I don't know if it's across the countries or what. I don't know. So let's quickly chop the onion. I don't know how you guys chop your onions, but this is how I chop mine. So remember last time I made like a promise that I was gonna do a pronoun video. I've not forgotten, so I'll record that maybe after this. I don't need like the entire thing. I just cut the cuttable areas. You know why it's sliding. Thank God this onion doesn't make my eyes like shed tears. I mean, it doesn't make me cry. So I have my onions. I have my onions ready. Yeah. Yeah, so our onions are ready. So I'm gonna put them somewhere here. And then let me continue cutting my tomato. Remember guys, this is just my college house, my college apartment. That is why I don't have different chopping boards, because when you're making different cuts, you require different chopping boards. So it's not advisable that you just cut all your veggies on one chopping board. That is why we have different colors of chopping boards, because there is one for vegetables, there is one for tomatoes, and yeah. So these are my tomatoes. So since I've said I don't have different chopping boards and stuff, I also don't have a lot of plates, because it's just me. Just leave alone. So I'll put these ones here, and then I reserve a space for the capsicum as well. So these are my tomatoes. They're ready. You can see onions and then tomatoes back. The next thing is the capsicum, and I don't need a big one. I just need a small. And then I don't think people do it this. And then I'm gonna cut julienne. So julienne, usually, like, you hold your capsicum like that, and then this is how you do it. I hope you guys are keeping safe and observing the social distance, because this pandemic, I gotta tell you, it brings the worst out of people. So after I cut my julienne, I like want small portions. So I like, since juliennes were like this, I'm gonna cut them like this, so that it becomes like, it will turn out almost like cubes or something. Yeah. So and these are now cubes, like it turned out like cubes. So I'm gonna put them here on my plate, just beside the tomatoes and onions. Not they're acting like neighbors or friends sharing a room. So yeah, as you can see, like my capsicum, my onions, and my tomatoes. Now let's get cooking. Everything you do in the kitchen, you remember hygiene. So this is like my pan. Yeah, and I use this cooking oil. Yeah, yeah, it's almost like, you can prefer to use olive oil. Um, what is that one called? You can decide to use olive oil, Elianto. Yeah, but I prefer to use this rinsan. So meanwhile, when our pan is heating up, or like getting the heat, or like becoming hot, I'm gonna whisk my eggs. And since I don't have a whisk, I'll be using a fork. Yeah, it still acts the same. So this is how we break an egg. So now, since you remember I told you it's a fluffy, we're gonna whisk these eggs until it's like, it becomes spongy like. I wonder why my pan is doing that. So this is it. So, and so this is the consistency that we want. And then remember to like add a pinch of salt. So our pinch of salt, I usually prefer to measure with a spoon. So I use like this side of a spoon. You don't put a lot unless you want to like eat a lot of salt. So that is just enough. Maybe I add a bit. And then I just like mix with the salt. And this, we're now good to go. So our oil is ready. So this is how we're going to put it. So you're gonna give it like a few minutes to like, let me show you. You see, that is how it is. So we're gonna give it like 3 minutes, or yeah, at most like 4 minutes or 3 minutes to like get compacted. And like, next thing we're gonna add like onions. Yeah, so we're gonna add onions in this manner. So I prefer my onions this big, and I love onions, so I'm just going to reduce the heat. So I love my onions big. So we're gonna spread this all through, and then we're gonna follow with the tomatoes. And then lastly, we're gonna put the capsicum. Just don't you worry, I'll show you how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. See? Yeah, this is how it looks like. So what I'm gonna do, because I want like this surface to go underneath, I'm like, wait. Look the sound it's producing, because like it's still, our toppings are still raw, and so I'm gonna check like how it is. I don't know if I should, yeah. So I think it's ready. So I'm gonna pick a different fruit again. Something. So this is like how it's gonna behave. So the next thing I'm gonna add is the chibundiro, my secret ingredient. So I'm gonna put like a bit. So I'm gonna pinch it from the lid, because you don't, who needs like hot chili on the entire meal? You just need like a pinch of it. Anyway, this is breakfast, so we don't need like a lot of chilies for breakfast. Sorry. Another, the last spice that I'm gonna add is the, now this is chili spice. Like, even from the look of it, it's very hot. So I'm not gonna put a lot. I'm just gonna take like just like a small piece. And then what we're gonna do is like we're gonna turn it however you want it. So mine will just stay in half. Okay, let me show you that. So this is how it looks like. I hope you guys find that easy to follow through, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, remember, I love you guys, and beautiful people look like you. Bye.